Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects all of us. How to distract yourself from the negatives in life by finding something to look forward to. Let's start with some inspiration from across the world. Stories, myths, and legends have been used for centuries to teach life lessons, and today we're pulling wisdom from various cultural backgrounds. In Indian folklore, we have the story of the Ramayana. When Lord Rama was exiled to the forest, rather than dwelling on the negativity of being separated from his kingdom, he focused on the journey ahead. He made alliances, found strength within himself, and kept his mind on the goal, reclaiming his throne. The lesson here? Sometimes the journey itself can provide enough positive distractions to push us forward. Focus on what's ahead rather than what's lost. United States. From the US, take the story of Thomas Edison. The man who gave the world the light bulb was no stranger to failure. He faced over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before finally getting it right. But Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He had something to look forward to every day, a vision of success that kept him going. Now let me share a personal story. I remember a time when I was in a job I didn't enjoy. Every day felt like a drag, and I constantly focused on everything that was going wrong. But here's what shifted everything for me. I set a small, achievable goal outside of work, learning a new language. It gave me something to look forward to, and suddenly, I noticed my focus changing. The negative parts of my day weren't dominating my thoughts anymore. By keeping my mind busy with something positive, the negatives had less room to grow. Maybe you've been through something similar. Perhaps you're stuck in a routine that feels draining. Here's what I'd suggest. Find something, no matter how small, that excites you. Maybe it's a new project, maybe it's planning a trip, whatever it is, make sure it gives you that spark to look forward to. Let's talk about the global shift to remote work. Many of us have been feeling the negatives of isolation, burnout, and the blurred lines between work and home. A lot of people have felt trapped during this shift, but here's a twist. Those who focused on the positives, like spending more time with family or learning new skills, have found a way to thrive. They identified something to look forward to each day, even during the most challenging times. In fact, many individuals have taken the opportunity to start side projects, build businesses, or reconnect with passions they never had time for. These are the people who have been able to transform the pandemic into a positive force in their lives. What can you look forward to today that can distract you from the current stress? We can also learn from modern influencers and thought leaders. Tony Robbins, for example, often talks about the importance of priming your mind for success. He says, "Where focus goes, energy flows." This means that if you keep looking forward to something positive, you're channeling your energy in the right direction. Likewise, Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." The anticipation of achieving a goal, no matter how distant it feels, can keep you moving forward, away from the negatives of life. The key is to hold on to that vision of what's ahead. Let's break this down with an analogy. Imagine life is a road trip. Along the way, you'll hit bumps, maybe even some roadblocks. But if you keep your eyes on the destination, whether it's a beautiful beach, a mountain range, or even just a small town cafe you've been dying to visit, you won't care as much about the rough patches along the way. Similarly, think of life as a garden. You can spend all your time focusing on the weeds, the negatives, or you can start planting new seeds of hope, small goals or moments to look forward to, and watch as they grow, eventually overshadowing the weeds. Now let's make this practical. Here's a challenge for you. This week, I want you to pick one thing to look forward to. It could be as small as setting aside time to read a book you've always wanted to, or planning a fun weekend activity, or even starting a new hobby. But here's the twist. Every time you feel a negative thought creeping in, redirect your focus to that thing you're excited about. In the comments below, share what you're going to focus on this week. Let's build a community where we help each other stay motivated and focused on the positives. So here's the takeaway. Life is filled with ups and downs, but if you can train your mind to focus on what's coming next, on the good things ahead, you'll start to see the negatives fade away. Remember, this isn't about ignoring your problems. It's about shifting your focus to something that lifts you up, brings a smile to your face, and keeps your mind busy. Now it's your turn. What's one thing you're looking forward to right now? Share it in the comments, and let's keep the positivity flowing. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs a little positivity, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Together, we'll keep our minds focused on what truly matters, the good things in life.